Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, this is a good thing and a bad thing. You know, yin yang. I like to. Kevin Samuels many times has said women need to respect men, which you do, because of all that we invent and have done, so you can live the good or bad or reckless or whatever you want to do. Men have created this world that you live in, right? Not the world, the streets, the concrete, the pipes, the car you live in. Get it? Well, the house you live in, the car you drive. And me myself, you know, I don't study uh women inventors, but when I was on my journey of learning inventors and inventions of the past, and I've noticed there was quite a lot of inventions that women have participated in or invented, period. And if it wasn't for them, you know, just like Kev said, if we didn't do this, you couldn't do that, right? Now, I'm not bringing this up, ladies, to shit on you. That's why I said it's a good and bad thing. I'm bigging you up, but I gotta shit on you too at the same time, cause I'm a man. All those women that called his phone every night for years could have took 5 fucking minutes of their day. Well, maybe not, because the Lord's not with you. So you'd have been looking through all these other inventors and their inventions, which would have been good. That's what Kevin was trying to get you to do. He was proving how you don't care about each other. The inventors are the best of you. Get it? Intelligent wise. If I say, who invented something that a man did, you can name at least 5 man inventors. Get it? And he would always ask, name 5 woman inventors and name something that they invented that changed the world. Don't name some tampon shit. I mean, men invented that, but you know, don't invent something that only is good for you, because then that's not fair. We're throwing up our inventions that help out everybody. So that's why you got to go on that the big dog level. Now, as I go on my Instagram 5 seconds ago, I have a woman on there named Sally something. I'm not sure. And she's a very delightful black woman. And I appreciate all of her work. Because her Instagram is there so she can show us all the things that we don't know about ourselves and all the things we invent instead of making one little stupid video. Because you can't. That video would take hours, maybe days. And who wants to sit there for that long? So what she does is caters to our small brains, and she makes little segments. You only get a minute on there. And every day I go on there, I go right to her. Why? Because I'm going to learn something about my people. Every single day. I'm either going to learn about a musician, I'm going to learn about an inventor, I'm going to learn about all life that, we do. And it's not taught in school. So you don't feel good. So you don't inspire to be something. Because you already are. You'll keep believing, I'm just little old James from the projects. I'm just Rashad. My daddy was a drug dealer. Who gives a fuck what your daddy was? Your people was something. The DNA runs through your veins. The blood runs through your veins too. Don't you get it? Doesn't matter who your fucking parents are. They could be losers. Who's your ancestors? Who's the ones behind them? What did they do? And then you can see your potential. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why they took history away from us. That's why they don't show us these things. This is why we have to invent spaces for our children to learn these things, so we can actually, as a race of people, have self-confidence. We've been living all this time. Think about all this time you've been alive. And think about all these things I'm showing you that are you. That should make you understand you can do things and that your life mattered. Even if you're not inventing the fucking thing, be a part of it. One of you next to you are the great one. Stop hating on them. Stop hating on the black sheep. Anyway, before I go too far with my Vegeta, every woman that called Kevin Samuels face could have used as one woman and made him feel like a complete fucking idiot. Because all he would do is throw in your faces, I give you Madame Curie, because that's one of the best ones. And he knew if he named that one, you won't be able to name one. Because you don't care about each other. You don't know what you have done that makes you have black girl magic. You don't know what black girl magic really is. You think it's your pussy. That's a part of it. Now, this woman right here invented the reason you can hear and speak to people over the phone, over the internet. So that means every time they called Kevin and made the video call on the internet, they could have said, bitch ass nigga, you couldn't have a fucking show without us, you faggot ass nigga. Without her, you wouldn't be able to speak to us right now, and you'd just be typing shit. Shout out!
The world is very, very open to change. And it can be changed.
To the OG.
So I had an unconventional childhood in that my parents gave me so much freedom to explore. And my father was a person who always encouraged me to ask why. And growing up in Manhattan as well.
That's my favorite thing to say. Why?
It made me realize that the person that I am is not the person that everyone else is. People have very different perspectives on things, and that the way that they see the world and their needs are very different. To this day, it influences me. In fact, it drove me or helped me decide that I did want to work for Bell Labs because I loved the diversity there. I really had to ask people what was going on at Bell Labs, and I learned that brilliant people doing remarkable innovations there, and so I was hooked. So voice over IP is simply running a voice communication, having a dialogue with a person over the internet. And most of the people in Bell Labs and AT&T at the time did not believe in VoIP. I remember one person who was at the executive level who did believe in it. And he said, just keep going. Don't listen to them. Just keep going. Go as fast as you can. And we did. Then the feeling just left of being small, and I suddenly just grew by about 10 feet, and I realized that's where my power is.
Yay!
My voice is a voice that will perhaps help to bring change to a company as long as I'm doing it on behalf of the company and the business and our customers.
Marian was very determined and very focused. on the initiatives that she wanted to work on. And you know, she was very bold. She did things that other people were afraid to do.
So that's how you make
Thinking about the
change.
contributions that I've made in terms
Stop
of
following
technology,
everybody
I feel
like a
very
pussy.
humbled. I'm just very grateful that people have been able to use it and that it's helped humanity. People discover things. People are the ones that are contributing and making science. I want to see things become better in my lifetime. And fortunately, I have seen that. But I wanted to keep going in that direction.
Now, do you realize that every woman on there could be like, yo, dog, shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. You wouldn't have a job. You wouldn't be Kev Samuels. You wouldn't be who you are if it wasn't for us. Now, this could be a lie. Like I say, everything on the internet ain't real. And, you know. I know how my enemies like to, make our women appear to be better than us in, most ways so we can feel inferior as men. But that's like one thing, so why would that make me feel inferior? See, that makes me feel like we can leave you guys and go do anything we want. We can go to a jungle, and in 1 year, we'll have it cleared the fuck out, and a city will be built in 2 to 3 years. 5 years, we'll have electricity. 10 years, the Lord will be walking down with us. And you people know it, and that's why you won't let it happen. I'm not beat for the games no more. I'm not beat. See, I figured out the game a long time ago when I learned what the slave rules were. When you let us free. The secondary slavery. You can be free. You're free. But you better never get together. I better never catch you niggas trying to do things by the hundreds and thousands. No. You better get a job. Don't create a job. Even though you create most of the dopest inventions that make all jobs work. Even though you put your lives in a line in these wars. So we can win. And your troops did the things we couldn't. And we won. We just want to be free. Now, I'm going to get off of this.
Honestly, I'm just trying to give y'all a little bit of truth and a little bit of lie. Like I said, I'm dropping breadcrumbs, and it's up for you to go on out there and find the truth for yourself, Yeah, I said we was all under this spell, all religion, the legion of lies that has been casted upon you time and time again to keep you enslaved spiritually under a system that feeds off you like a bunch of vampires. That's why in your church, when you're taking them communion and they saying, drink my blood and eat my flesh. Now what God you really know do that? They really got y'all all manipulated.
Didn't I make a video of that like 3 months ago? She made this 3 weeks ago. I'm watching This Is Mama again. A lot of Mama's videos are new. And Mama's saying things I say. Except she's not saying it the way I say it.
Thinking that this God you worshiping is something that's here to save your soul. One baby say, well, Mama, then who should we pray to? I say this, that we under the spell because the English language is the most craziest language in the world. You can say one word and it mean 4, 5 different things. So, like the word pray, you say pray and you think you're praying, but something is actually praying on you. And then they say, well, Mama, if Jesus out there hanging on the cross, who was he praying to? Well, don't y'all say that Jesus is God manifested?
How did I say I pray? I don't pray. I talk to my Father like he's real. Like he's actually in front of me. And if he was, I'd get on my knees and bow before him. Because he's God. And then I wouldn't try to be, yes, Father, for I know you, all that dumb. No, I'm going to talk like I would talk to a normal, regular person with the nigger talk and the smart talk, but I'm going to have respect. That's praying to me. Talking to my Father. Working my problems out by speaking it to him and get no answer back. You read, you learn, you look, and then you will see he's there. I know it's hard to understand for some of you, but
In the flesh. So God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit is all the same thing. You tell me, who is it praying to? And after a while, he got a little upset because why hast thou forsaken me? So somebody talked him into being up there. First of all, I want to know, why is God always sacrificing children? Sacrificing his only begotten son. Baby, would you sacrifice your child for somebody else, talking about forgiveness of your sins? You're responsible for your own sins.
you see what I mean by the law? The law said don't sacrifice anybody. Nobody's allowed to do it. My Father said I'm the only one that does the law all the time. That's why I am. Get it? And one people in one book says he sent his son down and sacrificed him for the world's sins. And then the old book says, I'm gonna send myself down and go on to one of Adam's children. Like I did back in the days with David and Samson and all them other niggas that I jumped on and made them do incredible things. Except now I'm not coming to destroy 100 men or break a line in half with my bare hands. And no, now I'm coming to them and do the law and show these morons, look, man, I'm up there doing the law. Now I'm gonna come down here, jump on this nigga's body, and do the law in front of you. There's gonna be no more excuses anymore. You're not gonna need a book. You're not gonna need, no, you're gonna see me do it, and then you better do it so all the people can see you do it. And then while I'm up there taking favor on you, people can think you're crazy and all you want. It doesn't matter. They're the ones that can't sleep at night. They're the ones still battling their demons. They're the ones that can't find a good wife. They're the ones that can't be around good people. Get it? They're the ones that don't get to go on a fucking great adventure of their life. And know every moment, yo, I could lose at any moment. I hope you real. I know you're real, but how much do you love me? You just don't get it. You've never been a crusader. You're not supposed to be. You're a sheep. And I wish I was. To teach his ways, he puts you through the real test. There's no getting around it. You know how many days I said to myself, why'd you ask for this? You asked for it. You asked. And you already seen the words. They're all gonna mock you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna hate you.
Sins. These babies born into this world, only thing they did was just come out your
For
ass.
his
The first
sake.
thing they telling you is your baby born into sin. Then you rush the child on up to the church so that pastor could perform a ritual over your baby. They always after the babies. All of them. Look at that Roman Catholic Church now. All them pedophiles up in there doing that things to them altar boys. All this years, all this time they've been doing the wicked things, and your mama and them, you know about it. You ain't do nothing about it though, because in your eyes that man represents God. That man don't represent no God. All the shit is a lie. Legion of lies they call religion, and it's a spell. Using through languages and rituals done to you over and over. Now you participate in the damn thing over and over and wonder why your life don't get better. Soon as you wake up, first thing you say is good morning. Baby, what's good about morning? You waking up moaning. Oh, it ain't that morning. Well, which morning it is? The bright in the morning star that they call Jesus. And then another chapter over there in Isaiah, they call you Lucifer. Oh, you the son of the morning. Spelt the same way. Last time I checked, the son of...
This fucking thing is so slick and so smart. Everyone in the world, or at least around where I live, every state, even myself, I've been trying to train myself not to say it. Everybody keeps saying, say, good rising. It's the same thing. The sun rises. The morning star. See, this is why I get angry, because I don't like to be tricked. And I understand how serious the fucking game is. That's why I love my father for making me watch all these things. See, I heard a long time ago a great way to say bye to people is good journey. When you say hi to people, good day to you. It's the proper old English, I believe. I wonder why you would say to somebody, good day to you. Oh, because words are spelling and you're, telling them you're gonna have a good day. Whether you like it or not, because I said so. And what do? Good morning. Good suffering. Are you still good through your suffering? You're not angry yet, are you?
And the sky don't mourn. It rises.
Good rising!
Y'all just don't get it. Even everything is in your face right now. The West is falling, baby. The West is falling because your boys had your time to rule and you did a bunch of wicked things. Came over here talking about freedom and liberation and major holidays on Independence Day. Where you
I don't know about all that West falling stuff because my father said nobody knows the day. And I kind of would understand why. Because his people would make threats and say stupid shit. Get cocky. Us not knowing makes us realize you're going to keep getting pummeled until he comes back and saves you. So follow the law. What do they lock you up with? The law? What do they use to fucking say, let's lock him away or let's beat him up? The law. They say you did this. You broke the law. So follow the law. Make sure people see you being a good man and following the law. And when they put you down, it's not going to look right for them. And that's sad that I would even have to say it like that. Follow the law to save your own life. It should be follow the law to save your soul. Follow the law because it's good. This is pathetic. It's pathetic.
had slaves in the back. Talk about thou shalt not commit adultery, but half of y'all slaves was going into the slave quarters in the middle of the night, raping them young black girls. Imagine the psychology that white women had to look at this man rape these women, and they had babies by these women, all these mulatto children running around here knowing goddamn well they all came from her husband. So she took her anger out on the black woman. See, that wedge was driven between us a long time ago, because he don't respect your ass either. He used to call you a witch up there in Boston, was burning your asses at the stake. Calling you things that you were just practicing nature. And you got all that knowledge from the black women that showed you some things.
Yeah. Like the tarot card readings and all that. You realize you would be up on a stake if this was fucking 1840?
See, now y'all feeling the pain and the wrath because your government done turned on you too. A few years back, y'all was talking about make America great again. Y'all was watching them police brutalize them boys time and time again. All you did was turn a blind eye. Because you knew you conditioned us to turn the other cheek. There's a reckoning coming to this country. Because you spilt a lot of blood of my people on this soil. Now the rocks is crying out. Y'all know what I'm talking about is true. Look what happened down there the other day in Montgomery, Alabama. All through the South, our blood is saturating this earth. Saturating the soil so deep. You bury some of our towns with your man-made lakes, and you kill so many people. The souls are still there crying out, calling for justice. And it's coming. So you think we all gonna raise up and do a race war? No, nature is doing quite a good job at it herself.
What I say my
This
daddy
tornadoes
do?
is 5-10 miles wide, leveling your whole town. Hurricanes coming. Y'all forgot last year the whole country was under 0 degrees during your winter holiday called Christmas. I told you all these holidays are lined up, certain alignments in the stars like the solstices. But you holding on to all this shit so tight because of fear. They instilled all of this shit in you. They raped it into you. They molested it into you. And you just don't know how to let it go because they told you to fear God.